Depoe Bay, Oregon, the whale watching capital of the Oregon coast. It's supposed to be the world's smallest harbor also, but I doubt that's actually true. I mean, have you seen some of those harbors like in, I don't know, Rome or the Middle East, or I mean, they got some pretty tiny village harbors over there. But it's a good advertising gimmick, I'm sure. It's a beautiful little town. There's no jobs here except in the summer. During the summer, you can work 80 hours a week if you want to. Now, you'd probably work 80 hours in 4 months or 5 months if you wanted, and then your hours will go back to like 20 hours a week. So I'm not sure how you'd survive in the winter time here. I'm gonna park right here and just go for a big long walk. Let's do that. Just go on one side and walk down the other side. It'd be about 1.5 miles, maybe, yeah. It won't be that hard. Look at that beautiful etched glass. These beautiful roses, wow. Nice. You can actually rent a place there and stay overnight, it says. Well, I'm just going to go on a walking tour of Depoe Bay. I'm going to go on the other side first and the ocean side on the way back. I love these wild roses. That guy's like, hey everybody, look at how I gotta go down to the crosswalk here before I go across. Crosswalk. Okay, remember both ways. Look both ways. Actually, I grew up on a gravel road in the middle of Iowa. I didn't have to look for nothing except tractors. Bigfoot's beach house. Believe it or not, I grew up with these too. My grandpa had a fishing cabin in Iowa. You had to go down to the... You had to walk about a half a block down the road and pump the well, the water out of a well just like that, and carry it back to the cabin. I thought it was awesome, actually. It's the luckiest dog ever.
Yeah, you're going on a walk.
Just get carried around.
That's right. I walk.
That guy carried his dog in a bag because it was probably too old to walk all this way. So he just carries like a 5-pound little dog in a bag. And the dog looks around. I said, that's the luckiest dog ever. That's awesome. They sell taffy, but the best taffy place is actually down here, and it will knock your socks off. I gotta stop and buy something. Wonder how much they want for this. How you doing, man? Put her there. Good to see you again. Oh wait, you got a booger in your nose. Let me help you get it out. Oh, those are cool. That's funny. Ooh, bumper stickers. Look at all this stuff on this pole. All those numbers mean something to the people that work on them. Look at all the dollar bills in here. How you doing? They hang dollar bills on the whole ceiling. That's good advertisement for people to go in there. Chowder bowl. I should get some chowder. Look, for all of you under 40 years old, that's called a newspaper.
Yeah, let's go check. There's one right here. We're gonna be on the boat for 2 hours and there's not a bathroom. Where'd you get the
So I told you I'd show you where the best saltwater taffy is. Ansell's, Ansell's, homemade saltwater taffy. It's a family, and they make it fresh right there. That's where you got to get your saltwater taffy. Even their grandkids work there. Right in here. memorize that place. It's the best taffy on planet Earth because it's homemade. And they also have sugar-free taffy in there. Here's what I need, a sword. Look at that bottle with the sand in it, the seashore. That's cool. Oh, look at these rocks. Oh, those are soap. There's soap made to look like rocks. That's pretty cool, actually. That young girl back there saying, that old guy's an idiot. Like I said, you could work 80 hours a week in the summer here, but during the winter you'd only have to work 20. There's no business here. The whale watching tour is right there, but there's no whales out there. Not this time of year. I highly doubt it. I think I'll go back the crosswalk. Actually, no, I'll just go under the bridge here. All those people are looking to go on a fishing, or they just got back from a fishing trip. Look at what they do to the top of telephone poles here, so eagles don't make nests on them. It's also where the Coast Guard comes out of. If you put an I in place of the A, it says Idaho, K-A-D-A-H-O, Cadaho. But if you put an I there, the K-I-D-A, Idaho. K-Idaho, K-Idaho. Interesting. Play on words there. They have to walk. See this person? He's going, there's two of them down there. They're going to fillet all those fish that they caught. They get paid good money, believe me. Look at that seagull just sitting there resting. Oh, now, oh, what'd you say to me? I think he just made a face at me. All right, let's go down. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, on a blanket with my baby. That's where I'll be, under the boardwalk. All right, let's do it. The pigeon. I'm glad I went out of the bridge. Ooh, the whale watching center is open. Let's go in there. There's where we were. I walked quite a ways this week. Now let's go this way. We'll go backwards this time. Look at that. I got a feature on the filming. I can take a picture while I'm filming and make it my tag in the video. Look at that beautiful whale. They got binoculars here too. They're probably real cheap ones. Oh man, those things are from the 1960s or something. See, here's where the whales go every year. The Bering Sea, all the way to past Mexico Sea. Every year, twice. That's astonishing. Show you some of the birds here.
Let's go. Maybe when you're big, we'll take you on a boat. You'll see leaves. When you're bigger. Yeah.
They did have a sighting of 6 of these here last month. The world's largest mammal. Here's mostly what we get, gray whales. How big that blue whale is. Wow, that thing is huge. Yep, there goes the boat. It tells the date and what they spotted. You can pause the video and look. They saw blue whales on August 1st, fin whale on June 28th. Interesting. Thank you. Have a whale of a day. I came up here, it was low tide. Now 3 hours later it's high tide. Yep. Peekaboo. 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 Those are cool. Look at those. Those are cool to me. Got the stickaburs or cockaburs. I still find them interesting. Look at the size of that trailer. That thing's over 40 foot long. Wow. They had a whole bag of freshly made caramel popcorn. This is the funnest town on earth. Those people were speaking like Switzerland or Norwegian or something. They came all the way from that area of the country or the world to come on the Oregon coast. That's how beautiful it is here. Good for them. Must have cost thousands of dollars to come over here. That's fascinating. That's the kind of stuff families should do. The gray whale over there. I'm still amazed at how some people cannot get over the fact that I'm filming in public. They look at me like I'm from outer space. This is 2025, people. That's what I told my granddaughter. You call me Papa, not Grandpa. My kids didn't like it. Yeah. Look at that churning. On that guy's, look at the size of that little Tioga, cool. On that guy's shirt it said, Grandpa is for old guys, call me Papa. I told my grandchildren, call me Papa, not Grandpa. And my son and his wife were like, what? I just think it's a cooler name, Papa. Only an Oregon General Store. I never went in there. They're kind of expensive now, actually. They've become very expensive. Only an Oregon store. I mean, it's too fancy for me. There's nothing in there I want. It's a good idea. Merchandise only from Oregon to, you know, support your local people, but it's 30% more than other places. That's why you didn't see any customers standing out there. You got too many middlemen. I mean, you just order cheap junk from China. You only got one middleman, then the owner, and then they sell it. But if you gotta pay an artist in Oregon somewhere to make this stuff, you got all these middlemen, you gotta pay them, and that jacks the price up. The more people you have to pay, the more it's gonna cost. I mean, sure, I can sell beach rocks to you for $100 every day, each. But you probably wouldn't be stupid enough to buy them. What'd that say there? This fisherman's memorial. Is it not true? Life is not slain by death. The vast immortal sea shall have her own, shall garner her to her this expiring breath, shall reap where she has sown. I don't know, I'd have to think about that. I read the Bible every day, so I'm not sure if that's even remotely true. When you get to be my age, 63, now, I've slowed down my whole life, simplicity. I've been doing this since I was 12 years old, or 5 years old. But when you get to be 60 years old, you just drop about 75% of all the stuff you used to think was important in life. You couldn't live without in your 40s and 50s. And now you don't even want it around. You don't even want it at your house. You think it's all a bunch of crap in your 60s. So I'm giving you some advice. Don't buy it in the first place, because you're going to be throwing it out to the Goodwill when you're in your 60s. Because nobody else will want it. And you should have taken that money and invested it and saved it instead for when you're in your 60s and 70s. And when you get to be in your 80s, you're just amazed that you wake up every day and you don't want anything except just to walk around. And if you make it into your 90s, in today's society, you're a walking miracle. Depoe Bay Memorial Wall. At rest on land or at sea, you live on in memory. Pick this person, 1958. Wonder what kind of a oh, look at this. 1912. Wow. I was trying to find the oldest date here. 1912. Nope. 1902. Ooh, 1900. My grandma was born in 1895. See if I can find one from 1800 here. 1907. Ooh, my gosh, look, this person was born 1929 during the stock market crash that caused the Great Depression. They were like 1 year old during the Great Depression. People don't think about that today. They say, oh, no, 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 no. I got a 401k, that'll never happen to me. These are a little newer here. $1980. I was dancing the disco when this person was born. That person only lived 34 years. Wow. I wonder if they went to Vietnam or something. Well, no, that'd be too late, yeah. They could have been in the Korean War. I don't know. No, they couldn't. I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong direction. Oh, someone put a little heart next to that one. 1962. That's when I was born, 1962. So those were the oldest ones on the other side. All right, a good place to end this with a flower.